Hi everybody, welcome back to SevTech Ages, episode 28 with me, Sid, and we are back out in the Betweenlands still. I was contemplating having a break from the Betweenlands, but I need to find Pete. I don't know who Pete is. Apparently he's out in the swamps somewhere, and this looks like it might be a swamp. I don't know because I didn't have the biome analyzer, but I did find this, which was Adventurer. This is Discover an Idle Head. Can I? Apparently I can. Okay. What, if anything, is all of this then? Block of octarine. We'll have it. Oh, 2 blocks. Yeah. Bonus. I don't know whether there's anything up there. It doesn't appear to be aggressive, which is good. This swamp, by the way, is freaking me out. Seriously. And I'll show you for why in a moment. Let me just decorrupt myself. And if I can show you for why, I'm sure there'll be... Oh, it's just you. Don't worry about... I'm not worried about you, my friend. You are... neutral. So, oh, he's not there. There's it. It's been like in shadowy, and as I've been looking up, there's been this like wraith-like figure coming up out of the mist, and it is horrible, with a capital O for horrible. I'm going to get the. So this is proving to be quite useful for grabbing. More potion ingredients, and wherever possible these guys are quite nasty. Oh, there he is. Come on, silk crab, get dead, and then this one here, come on, they come in packs as well, but they're no match for my trusty sword. That guy, however, has got a ranged weapon, so... Boom! Dead. There's another silk crab, at least one. I saw one over there. But... Pete. That could be Pete. That has a look like it might be Pete. Might not be Pete, but it might be. Let me just deal with this guy. I'm going to grab that gem. And... I think that's a poison stinger over there we picked up. Oh, hello. Oh, you've got a bit of speed on you when you want, haven't you, Mr. Krabby? Come here. I'll teach you why it's a bad idea to hit people. We'll have that, because obviously... Yeah, so... If you recall my little run-in with death... And I was complaining like a girl, to be fair. No, not like a girl. That's unfair. I know many girls who are braver than me when it came to that kind of stuff. Let's have a look. Can we get some of you? Yes, we can. What about you? Don't know. Yeah, we can get that, whatever it was. Any other nice little... What was that anyway? Golden club flower and a coral mite. Oh, hello. I appear to have picked up a passenger. Yeah, so Aurorax commented on today's video as at the point of I recording this. English, not my strong point. This is not Pete. Did see a gem down there though, and said if I thought that the Betweenlands was scary, I should try being underground during a blood moon. Now, given the red sky, I suspect that was what we encountered, what we were having. I'm going to keep this. We'll have this little fella will be useful. Okay. grab that. So yeah, so I am now very aware of what a blood moon is like, and I did not like it at all. Come on, because there's got to be some peat, or it's just all swamp grass. Apparently peat is like a mud-like block which slows you down. The big mushrooms, by the way, purely and simply drop more of those blue mushrooms. I'll take all the free stuffs, because it'd be wrong not to. Yeah, so at the moment I'm just looking for peat, and I probably also need to contemplate tidying up my inventory a little bit if I can. Bang, get rid of you, that. Oh, it's a frog. I was like, what the hell? Okay, we'll have a bit of flathead mushroom action going on in there as well. That should do us. Oh. Hang on. Yeah, can't do that because you can't pick it back up again. Anyway, I am going to continue hunting around for Pete. We'll find him somewhere. He can't be far. He's got to be around somewhere, hasn't he, really? And I will come back if and when we get anything particularly interesting crop up. But in the meantime, I will see you in a bit. Alright, it's getting dark, and I think we've found the swamp over here, but there's... Is that a thing, or is that just a will-o'-the-wisp? Literally, as in the swamp lights that... Oh, hello. Stop it. That's just rude. I did see something cloud-like over there, which didn't look overly friendly either. So I'm very, very wary of... after my last experience with this place outside of the norm, I should just get the boat out, but for these little trips I'm not too worried. And this mushroom is actually my friend. It's providing light. It's a video friendly... Oh, there's another Kyra more. I don't know whether I've got my net on me. I have. Okay. Where did he just go? Come here, you. Gotcha. And you. Gotcha. I need spare geckos, because they die when you're experimenting on them. Who knew? Apparently, obviously, everybody who had played this before did. But we'll pop that away, and we can stick a gecko away in there. That, to me, looks like the swamp. But there also looks to be some additional plants here, which we can possibly use as we go. I'm going to leave the mushroom. I think we've got plenty of the blue mushroom stuff kicking around, and they're not a million miles from where we are anyway. Blue-eyed grass, we got some of that. That's good, good. Everything is looking good. Apart from that, and that blood snail over there. I'm relatively safe. Missed him. Okay. That guy I'm not going to miss, though. Come on. No, you swine. I suppose I shouldn't... Oh, is it getting dark? Ah, we might be getting light. Daytime again, thankfully. and no blood moon. I think if I get another one of those, I am just going to run for home, you know, because that was really unpleasant. Snail meat, dragonfly wings. That is day. Hello. Gimme. Right, so we need to find peat in amongst all this lot. And that water doesn't appear to be mud. This has got to be where we find peat. So is that it there? Yes, that is it there. Now we use this for very little, but we will want some of it for this particular job, so I better grab some of this. I'll keep my eyes on that Kyra more while I'm I don't know whether this is better grabbed while we're here. Not seeing much in the, there's some flowers over there I want to investigate, just to see if they're another source of aspects for marsh. What were they? Marsh hibiscus. I'll grab a bit of that while we're here, and then I'm going to head back, and we're going to put this peat to use. Yeah, this is not the friendliest environment that I can imagine staying in. So I think we'll head back and oh, hang on. Let me just go over here. What were you? Bone set. I think that actually was named after its property as a herb when for setting bones. I seem to recall reading something about the naming of things based on their application. But anyway, I'm going to head back, and I will see you just as soon as I am back there all safe and sound. Yeah, back in a mo. Alright, made it back. Relatively intact. I still need to get my nutrition levels up, so you can see all of my hearts are way low on the all my nutrition levels are way low. That's what I'm looking, the word I'm looking for to say here is that, I think. And we need, you see, that's got fruit and grain. The protein, where we're missing, I think, is the veg, but we got that. So as we get hungry, we can at least tackle that and slowly bring that back. Now we have got a whole load of stuff. We've got a whole load of geckos, we've got a whole load of things. We've got the peat. We have got a load of these things and these block of octrine, which presumably if we have, oh no, we can just craft those back. That's handy. Now I have sorted my chests somewhat. What can you use that for? Tools. Okay. Okay, yep. We can do that. And the purifier, which we've done. The infuser is what we need to make next, and the alembic. However, I want to go to the overworld just for a little while. Oops, hang on. Why have I got those on me? There's a few more items here of you know, we can do the angular teeth arrows and octrine teeth arrows. We can do all of that now, so that's all good. I'm going to leave that here as well, and we'll cook that up. Oh, there was something I wanted to do. And it's a quest. So we got some limestone while we were down in the depths, and we do have a pestle and mortar now. So if we pop you in there and give that a little spin. These guys are all looking okay. Obviously we've still got all of this down here. Let me just run this through. I think there's only about 5 of these, so that should be 3, 4 and 5. And that should be all of the limestone flux, which if we go and put this in here, we get freebies, and this is our first ore doubling, which I did put Simonite ore, 10 of, wrong place there. That should now double that, so we can, I think, use that to double everything, probably, with a bit of luck. Somewhere in here there's, yeah, so that leg is now complete. Mr. Compost, we need to do all of that. We haven't even touched it. We've barely touched on this yet, and we need to do some stuff all over here. Completely filling the herd lore book. Okay, that's going to take a while. And release a test gecko. Alright, I will release a test gecko. That's easily done. I'm going to take you. How do we just break it? Yeah, and it's free. He's not very healthy, look. He's a very poorly gecko. We'll leave him there. Right, we're going to head back to the overworld. We're going to do a little bit there, and then we're going to come back and complete in here. That is the plan, so let's get on with it. We're going to take that with us. That will find a place on our wall. So I'll see you in the overworld. The overworld seems so much more friendly. You know, look, it's just zombies in armour. This, and they're quite slow as well. Doesn't take long to get them. They don't suddenly sprint at you through mud. Whoa, hello. My situational awareness, of course. I often see, I don't know whether you've done this, but sometimes you'll see pictures that people post on Facebook and you go, good God, how do you play with that field of view? And there is a very simple answer. Is that they play with that field of view for exactly these reasons. Hello, sir. How are you? That they can see more of the stuff that's going on around them. There we go. That sorted him out. Oh, creeper heart. Creeper oyster. Better with mods. Yeah, it's not creeper heart. We don't have. Oh, is that another creeper over there? I'm just getting the levels back up because at some point in the not too distant future, we are, I presume, going to get the ability to enchant. And I lost a hell of a lot. Anyway, so back in the overworld, it seems a lot friendlier. We can get our absorption hearts back. We can do some bits and pieces, and then we can head back and continue with the alchemy for Between Lands. And but I just want to get a few bits and pieces sorted over here. So I'll get them done, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Okay, first and foremost, the most important thing, take that off my bar. Bonk. Going mad because it's even in the wrong dimension. Right, yeah, that's it. Now, I wanted to have a look at tables. So we've got Bibliocraft ones, which are, yeah, they're fancy. Whereas if we were to look at got the framing table, of course, and then we've got the rustic table. Now if I go with ironwood tables, we've probably got a fair amount of stuff cut, so if I get those done, that will give us some much needed stuff to hold things on. We've obviously got the other tables from Tinkers, which are not tables as such, they're functional, but that, I think these ones will do the job quite nicely. Have we got chairs? We don't need chairs, but yeah, we have got chairs from Rustic as well. So I need some sticks. I also do need to go in here and get myself 2 bottles of that. How are you doing? You are almost full, in which case we'll do that and get those done. We need to leave 1 bottle in there, and that's full. Okay, yeah. Let me sort these out and get myself some furniture done, and I'll see you back in the Betweenlands. Alright, we're back. I brought some tables, so straight off the bat, let's get those guys on a table. We got those there fine. The other thing is fine, so what I'm going to do, I think, is do 1, 2, 3, 4 tables there. We'll stick ourselves a little bit of chair action going on there. No, we won't, not like that. A bit of chair action going on like that. And obviously we can sit at our table and do our experiment. That's all very nice and good. We've got you. We need to go and grab all of our ingredients from upstairs and continue researching those. Which, if I do that, will be good. I got the chopper to do some chopping for us, so that was good. So we need to make quite a few things. We need to get we'll get there eventually. The thingamabobbits and the hoogamaflop. Right. So that and that are ingredients, and I'm fairly certain I've not done either of those. That is also an ingredient that needs to be investigated. These all need to be purified, so we better go and do that now while we can. Well, not while we can, I mean obviously we can do this any time we like. I'm going to take that, damn it, tell you what, I'm going to put some of that in there and that in there. God, that's nothing to do with this, so and for the time being that lot can go there along with those. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Take that out. We're going to pop you in. You need some fuel. That didn't double it, did it? It didn't double it every time. Interesting. It's not desperately interesting, but it is interesting. So we're going to need some water for this fella, and we'll just do that, get those purified, get the ingredients done. We can do some research and the world should be good and happy. So I'll be back in a moment once I've done that bit. Alright, I've done all the researching that I can with what we've got. We do need to head out, and I probably, oops, hit the wrong key, turn that off. Some time ago I set up, I should have brought my wellies, I set up some more buckets on this rubber tree, so we should be good to get these, because we're going to need rubber, so let's grab it while we can. And yeah, and and I've set up the basement a little bit more, so we're getting closer to having all of the things I think we're going to need. Damn that mud. Oh man, just get me on the path. I can't even see my path. There we go. Almost. Right. So we need to take... oh, you're out of juice, are you? Okay, that's fine. It's not actually a problem. We've got more of this than we can use anyway. Let me pop that in there. Don't know whether flux will actually double. I mean, obviously it doesn't double flesh. I mean, the question is, does it double? Let me just take a pile of those and split that 50-50 over there. Whether it doubles iron and things, because that would be actually useful, even if limited right now. Let me just pop that in there. So we need to cook this up to make more of these. We're going to need to make alembics, and we're going to need these things. The other thing I need to look at is whether we can make an infinite water source down in the basement. There's going to be a pain coming out everything. Now I've set up pestle, sticks, that. Why therefore are you not working? Why you no work? Octane, pestle, and weedwood sticks. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, we'll worry about that one in a moment. We'll worry about that in a moment. That's what we'll say. The ability to sleep and actually reset the rain counter would be a godsend right now. I'm going to cook this up and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, well, recrafting that thing... Oh, I need an octane ingot. Recrafting that seemed to clear that bug. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it's there. So I've set up a little space down here. Oh, I had a little space down here. The moss has died. Let me put this down here. So place moss on peat, and then we right click this, and then we shall pop that down there, and we shall pop you over there, and hopefully we won't burn our tree down. But that is our infuser. Now we need ideally to get a point down here. Now I've gone down, if you look under there, I've actually excavated all the bottom of this. I haven't got a use for that space yet, so I haven't gone mad and created all of that. So what we can do is maybe grab a little bit of you. Let's just see what happens if I do... Now if I take that out and place that in there, and then pop that down like that, can I create an infinite swamp water source? We can. Basically you can fill this up with water to your heart's content. Well, not to your heart's content. 3. You can put 3 water in there. So we've got all of these. We're absolutely nowhere near... I should put that mud away. We're nowhere near... Sorry, whenever there's fire and wood, I always get a bit paranoid. We should be able to have a look at the aspect information. So, like Azwin, tier 1 aspect, it's found in a whole bunch of things, and it can be done in tough skin. It can be put on Swift Arm Brew, Slug Arm Brew, Basilisk Draft, a Tough Skin Elixir, and yeah, so it can be used for these things. Now all of these require a certain amount of I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Working. We probably shouldn't put the water in there at the moment because that's just going to burn. So, and what you're supposed to do is stir it, and yeah. I wonder whether you can... No, you can't do anything with that right now. Okay, not a problem. So the other thing we need to do is make a whole load of these bottles, and we'll do that up here. Because we also need to then... I've got 13 rubber, so I don't think I've got enough for 13 lots of bottles, but 33 bottles. Yeah, better than a kick in the face. So we got that. We need octane because we want to use these with crag rock. Oh, I shouldn't have used all my... Oh, crap. Okay. Slight mistake on my part. So I now need to head out to... I think up this way there was another one of those trees. So let me go and get some more of that green crystal. Where's my wellies? Where's my purple pack, actually? That's a good point. Hang on. Sigh of relief breathed. Okay, I'm going to head out, get some more of the green crystal, be back in a bit. Alright, we've got an awful lot of wood. And we got some crystals. I haven't even come close to mining that out yet. However, we also got 2 of those. We need 3 to get these, but those are pretty sweet little items. So I don't know what you do with the polished stuff. Oh, you can make polished things. Okay, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? So, armed with, let me just get myself armed with the relevant bits and pieces. Dump that off. We should be okay now to make a... I've lost my... Where's my things there? Make these. We need some crag rock, so that should be... I'm trying to think, where was the last time I saw any crag rock? There's some in there, and there's some there. And I'm going to make about 4 of these, I think. So if we do that... Don't know why that went in. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that should be fine, I think. Put you away. We've got you. Put that away. Right. Let's go down. And get these in place, but we're more or less there. Yeah, that's evaporated off now, that's fine. It doesn't really matter because we weren't going to use it anyway. But we can place these down. These are really nice models as well. Everything about the Betweenlands has got nice model, nice, really well done. But we're in a position now to start brewing. We are going to want to get the tables. There are 13 aspects, I believe, so we're going to want wherever I put them. Typical. We're going to need to make another table. We need to place down 13 tables. We don't need to place down 13 tables, but I'm going to separate this from over there though. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not going to work. Oops, neither is that. Let me fix that. Maybe, hang on, let me just have a look here. If I take that and there's 13, which is not, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, and 13. That'll do. We just need some space to actually place these, because you can place these in the world, and these can have their respective contents in them. So, did that? Hang on. No, we did get it back. I was going to say, I better not have lost that. So next episode, we can actually get on with some genuine, honest-to-God alchemy from the Betweenlands. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. And bye for now.